I am Bowen,
And I'm Hantao Jin.
and this is our app, PiggyBankers.
Our app is designed to teach people, primarily young children and teens, financial literacy in a world where individual circumstances and global economic conditions remain unpredictable, providing resilience and confidence in one's decisions.
In order to create our app, we use Figma's Material Theme Builder to design a theme for a UI, as well as Firebase for user authentication and storing user information. We programmed our app through Android Studio and use Kotlin as our backend programming language and XML as our front.
Hopping into PiggyBankers, we come to a login screen where users can log in. For new users, users can register by clicking Click to Register and typing in their credentials. Once we log in, we are greeted by a homepage where recommendations for the user's next 2 lessons can be seen. Since this is a new user, the first 2 lessons of Unit 1 are shown. To find a specific course, we can go to the Search tab, which uses the Android scroll view and many recycler views to show us all the courses currently available in the form of lists. These cover a wide variety of topics from macroeconomic concepts such as supply and demand, as well as personal topics such as banking. To find a specific course, just type in keywords and the app will automatically show relevant courses and lessons. Let's type supply at the top, and you'll see the list filter out the lessons to only those that pertain to the topic of supply. Let's hop into one of these lessons to take a closer look. In each lesson, there is a main page with the information about the topic. These are a series of text views as well as image views to display the content. For example, we can see that this lesson explains the laws of demand and supply, including graphs of the demand and supply curves. Now, each lesson also has an assessment at the end. Clicking into the assessment, we can see that there is a short quiz that tests the topics from earlier. These feature a list of radio groups with radio buttons for each question. Upon completing the quiz, the user can press submit, which informs them of the questions they got correct, and a button to return to the homepage. The user can continue answering questions until they get a perfect score. Now let's look at the Tools tab. Many concepts found in lessons can be applied to personal life with the tools in this section. First up is the interest calculator, which features a wide range of Android views. The user can select whether to calculate simple or compound interest, the principal amount, use the slider to select the interest rate, the investment time, and then calculate. Next up is the budget planner, which will show you how we use Firebase to persist data across different users. Let's say you receive an allowance of $50. You can use the floating action button at the bottom right corner to add a new budget item. We can select income, name the item allowance, and enter the amount. When we save the item, we can see that our balance has changed and that the allowance appears in the income list. Now let's say we buy a $10 book. We can click the floating action button again, select expenses, and type in the information. And again, we see that the balance updates to reflect this addition. By clicking the middle budget button, we can also set a budget for the user, let's say $30. Upon saving this value, we can see a progress bar showing how much the user has spent in relation to their budget. We can see that all of this data persists even upon exiting and re-entering. Finally, the tax calculator and stock market tools take advantage of Android's web views, opening a website within the app. Last up is the Profile tab, where we can see details about our account such as the email, username, and profile picture. We can also find the number of points accumulated through completing courses. So earlier, we scored 5 out of 5 on the lesson, which amounts to 5 points.
With learning about finance, you can also become a piggy banker.